today on the unboxing channel, got an amazing box this time from Palmer. So Palmer is an incredible guy. He sent me a number of different things in the past. He sent me recently something Sinclair-ish related, you'll see. And I've got a couple of little gifts and things he sent me. 3, I think. He sent me a mug, which you'll see. And I've not opened that yet. I can't wait to do that. I'll do that any day now. I'm going to start drinking my tea out of that. You'll see that on my bench here quite a lot. He sent me a book, a Atari book, I think. Again, which I haven't read. It's been sat there waiting for me to do a video for like 4 or 5 years, I kid you not. And I've got no excuse really. What happens is things just get prioritised in chaos order, depending on what needs to go out. See what I mean? It's like, I can't really show you, but it's like round here now I've got boxes absolutely everywhere. But it's not like I have got tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of donations. I've got boxes for things I've bought and boxes for things that need going out that I've had for years, you know, that needs just going off the bench. The bottom line is I've got so much stuff in here. You'd think I'd be a lot better organised in this new environment, but it's just chaos, absolute chaos. So it's an Xbox 360, but it's modded, I think. So I've never modded one myself. Wanted to get something like this for some time now, and this is, I think, one of the more reliable models. Now, in advance, I'm just trying to find it. I've bought this, a brick power supply. It's the higher wattage one. Now, I do have an Xbox 360 still. My original one. Let's open this. But it's just a bit of a convoluted process trying to get it disconnected. It's right under the desk. The cable's like in a really tight position. So I thought, well, I'll buy another power supply for it. Yeah, it feels way heavier than an Xbox, to be fair, unless he's put bricks in here to weight it down or something. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. So we've got that. What's that? 2-disc special edition. Oh wow, Transformers. Is it? Oh yeah. HD DVD. Oh, cool. I don't think I've got that one. Because I do have somewhere, I think, some HD DVDs. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thank you for that. So I'll be watching that. There's something to be said about HD DVD. I really like how sharp and crystal clear it looks. So if we get all these bits of bubble wrap out of the way. Yeah, so the Xbox console is the main thing here. They are very heavy. This is incredibly heavy. You see, it's that long since I actually did anything moving wise with my 360. I can't remember how heavy it was, unless he's fitted something heavy in terms of a mod in here. Anyway, let's just carefully try and remove the tape. It's really well packaged. The guys in my Discord really know how to package well. I wish these eBay sellers knew how to package this well. It feels like, just recently, every other day, it seems like Christmas Day on my channel. Every other day I'm opening amazing things like this. I had some spectacular things recently. I had amazing stuff from Cavanos and amazing stuff from Electron Ash. I had some amazing things that are coming up from people like James at Retro HQ. Wow, that's in immaculate condition. It looks brand new. That looks absolutely brand new. I'm amazed at how good that is. Yeah, so he's cleverly, tactically put these bits of tape on here just to hold everything in place. So it's got the hard disk module on top there, and I think he fitted a 250 gig hard disk, and he's obviously done a number of things to this. Flashed it, I think, apparently. So yeah, you've got the power connector back here. It's ages since I've had a look around the back of one of these. And I've got the video connector there. It's the HDMI as well, thank goodness. So I'll get HDMI cable. We'll try that power supply. That power supply didn't come with a mains lead, which is really annoying. I'm hoping it's just a standard AEC, you know, mains lead like you use with a PC. So let's get this on the bench. I'll probably just stick it underneath the bench somewhere, I think. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, there is. What's this? We've got that, which is, what's that? Power supply for something, because it's not for the Xbox. And then we've got USB cable there, which is again something. I don't know what that's for. Lots of the CSD packaging here. Look, this is really useful. little ESD packaging things. Oh, has he sent me? Oh, I think he sent me the HD thing with this, has he? Is that a HD DVD drive? I think it is. I think it is. I could be wrong. As I say, with my other 360, I've got one of these set up. But you know, this just changes everything because I quite like where that's already set up. But in here, I can set this up perma style alongside this Xbox and watch my HD DVDs in here, which is incredible. And I was thinking about that recently. I'm one of these people, when I get an idea, I don't know what you're like with things like TV you want to watch, and I get an idea, I think, I want to watch Heroes again. I've got the Heroes HD DVDs, and I thought, I've been every day, funnily enough, when I'm going, before I go to bed, doing litter trays at night, cat litter trays, and I think to myself, I'm going to start watching Heroes tomorrow. I've been thinking that for like 3 years. Every night I think the same thing, and every day I don't go and get the Hero box set out. So, wow, that is incredible. That is incredible. Oh, that is amazing. So I'm going to connect that up here and somewhere under the bench, and we'll leave this set up in here, and I'll use this. I'm going to use this moving forward. I can start watching Heroes. I'm blown away by that. The generosity, that is amazing. Thank you ever so much, Palmer. That is just brilliant. So, for the fun bit, so let me just get my power supply here. Let's get standard mains lead. And then what I'm not sure about is, so look, there's a notch there. That's not going to go in, is it? Oh, that is so annoying. What were you thinking, Microsoft? Why did they do that? Why did they put a notch there? That's just the most ridiculous thing ever. Because why? Why would you do that? That's what I don't understand. It's not like this cable is not up to providing the power for that. Maybe it is. Maybe it needs like a 13 amp one or something. Well, I don't know. It's not like it's a 2 kilowatt power supply or something, is it? So yeah, it's 203 watt. So why did they do that? Why did they put a keyed thing there? Is that so you had to buy a Microsoft cable? It's got lots of dust and fluff in there. That needs cleaning out for sure. So I'm gonna have to go and try and unplug the lead going into my one under the bench there. So I'll be right back. Right, I've got the lead. That's what I was trying to avoid doing, is like unplugging it from underneath the desk. I had to like spend 5 minutes trying to get it out from under all the cables and everything that's wraps around everything. And I wiped that with some soapy water. You should see how brown that cable was. It's just been sat under the desk for the best part of, well, 10, 15 years. I don't know however long the Xbox has been out. Anyway, let's give this a go. Oh, hang on a minute, we've got the same... Oh, what an annoying thing. I've just spent ages cleaning that up, getting it out. Look, it's not got the key thing here. It's not even got an earth. Oh, God. Need to go order a cable, I think. Alright, 20 minutes later. Packaging out. It's taking me ages to sort all this out. So you can see my power supply. Look how dirty this is. Yeah, this is why I ordered the other power supply, because I thought that this had died. Turns out, actually, this, and I wasn't sure, when I unplugged this to try this here, I was like, that's really loose. This has just come out. It was like, under the desk, you can see it's had a tight bend here. It was like that. Yeah, it explains why last time I tried this, it powered off halfway through. It was just like hanging on. So, it does work, but it's really dirty, so I'm going to hoover that in a minute, just for now. I'm just going to get the initial dust off it. And we'll go with this. I have ordered another IEC lead, but I think in another video I might actually pull the feet off this. I assume this screws under here. Strip these both down and clean them out, because they're going to be really dirty, aren't they? I mean, that's been under my desk there for, well, I don't know since when, 2008-ish? 2007-ish, I don't know, I can't honestly remember. Yeah, let's plug that in there. Yeah, that fits. It's good they stuck with the same. I might have to put this on the bench, actually, this power supply, otherwise it's just going to pull it, isn't it? Let's try and rotate this around. And I can use this power cable. It doesn't have the key, and doesn't have the earth, but goes with this power supply. In fact, let me just check that power supply. What model is this? Is this the medium sort of power one? Yeah, it is 175 watts. I think the other one's 200 or something. So, yeah, that might explain the difference. Why they decided they didn't need the earth by the time they got to this one, I don't know. So let's plug that in. That's a good sign. There we go, that's what wasn't happening under the desk, but I'll be honest, because it had already powered off mid-gameplay, I just assumed the power supply had died. I should have gone and checked around the back, because I've had that issue with my Xbox One before now, you know, thinking about it, where, you know, it would go off, and I'm like, what's going on? And I looked, the power supply's off, and then I checked the power lead, just the same as this, and hang on a minute, it's come undone. Anyway, I've gone and found the original, brand new, never used HDMI cable that came with my Xbox 360 Elite. I actually took it out of the green plastic and took the clip off it, so this was never used. So let's connect this up. I hope we've not got a variation. There we go. No, we don't. A variation on the HDMI. Just carefully rotate that around, follow the cable so that we don't stress it like that. Still bent over too far for my lighting lamp. That's it. So straight out. Yeah, I now need to go and try and find where to plug this in. Well, the purple one's HDMI, isn't it? Might be two HDMI on it. No, there isn't. It's just one. I also had to go and find my plug and charge thing, this thing. Yeah, because all of the original batteries I had have all long since died. I've gone to find the original controller that came. I got this as a second one, I think. It came with my first Xbox 360. It's never been used again. So we'll plug that in. I don't have a battery pack. I'm assuming it's going to work without it. And then I've got to try and remember where this goes now. Yeah, I've just remembered. Is it down here? Do you have a USB down there? I think you do. So let's try and plug that in. There we go. There's two HDMI ports. Must be one on the back. Put it on HDMI 1. And then let's do this together. Hold down power. That's a good sign. Yay. Now, I'm not seeing any video output. Oh, hang on a minute. This is the next thing. I think he said something about he set it up for 1080p or something. This TV won't do 1080p. So, oh god, this is painful, isn't it? It's not HDMI 2, I'm sure it's HDMI 1. Oh, hang on. It will do 280p. Oh, there we go. The TV's downscaling it automatically. So, oh, wow, look at this. Straight in. This is what I was hoping to do with my 360 at some point, but you know what, I'd rather keep mine as stock. And mine is the fluffier version. I think it's a Falcon or something, so, you know, at some point I'm going to get issues with the GPU or something on it. Oh, wow. It looks incredible on this TV. Because this is the first time I've tried anything on this TV that uses HDMI. And whilst it's only, I think, 720p screen, I think it'll do 1080i, it just looks incredible. That's so clean and tidy. So he's put me one or two games on here. Look at this. Oh, that's incredible. Batman Arkham Asylum. That's the second. Is that the second game? I think it is. Or is it the first one? Yeah, I played the first one all the way through. I loved that game. It's such an incredible game. I would say the original Batman game on the 360 is a piece of artwork. It was so well put together. The music, the graphics, the story, everything was just so well done. The combat on it, the gameplay is just amazing. So, I don't know whether that's the follow-on. I think, was Arkham Asylum the second one? I think it is, and I've not really played the second one, so that's going to be really cool. Bayonetta is just amazing. Blur, I'm not familiar with. Borderlands, again, I played a lot of hours on that, on the PC, but not the 360. Grand Theft Auto 5, I've got that in there on disc for my 360. I never really put this time in I needed to. I got, I don't know, 10 hours into it, and I was really enjoying it, but then just life got in the way. So that's going to be fantastic playing that. This is just incredible. And Street Fighter 4 is that. That's amazing as well. And Street Fighter 4 Super. Yeah, I've been playing those on my 3DS. Yeah, Street Fighter 4, that one. You get it on the 3DS and it's just incredible. It's really good. So, I don't honestly know how to do much in here. Let's try and launch something. Let's go into Batman. Yeah, the memory unit usually plugs in here, doesn't it? So that's interesting. That somehow we've got 355 meg free there. I don't know. Anyway, let's do hard drive. Starting the Asylum. I think this is the first game, which I have fond memories of, because let's say I played this through to completion. I think Arkham Knights was the second one, wasn't it? Wow. It's so cool. You know what is really, really cool though? It's like being able to leave this set up in here and use this in here. I am blown away. I'm blown away. The 360 is such an amazing console. We take it for granted, you know, you look at something like an Xbox One these days. There isn't a massive difference step up, I don't think. I mean, there is, in, you know, you can go higher resolution, you've got higher quality textures and things like that, but the 360 is just incredible. Yeah, this is definitely the first one. I remember this. Because you go into the prison, don't you, and then the prison gets overrun, I think. So clean and tidy, the visuals.
Hey, Sharpie. Love what you've done with the place.
That's Wardenshop to you. Holmes!
Yo, Frankie, how's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown! A lot of people here really want to talk to you.
Really? I don't mind walking. Oh, not so tight, boys. You'll crease the suit.
Get that filthy degenerate out of here.
Warden, something's not right. I'm going with him.
I tell you what else, I've still got the original games as well for the 360. Got so many. BioShock, I'm going to put that on here, I think.
Yes, sir. He's waiting for
Again,
you
BioShock I played through to completion.
Got him just before you did.
The combat on this game is so good as well, you know.
Hey, Sharpie, you get my good side? Ah, but heck, they're all good, aren't they? Look at all this new security.
I think the visuals on this game are just second to none, really. It's like everything, the texture work, the lighting, the modelling.
New patient in the intensive treatment lobby. All non-essential staff to vacate the area.
Oh, it's always nice to return to my sweet little hacienda.
What happened to zooming in on here? It's just press right quick to zoom.
Good old Happy Search. Much more personal.
It's not the patient.
Ooh, would you sneak in with your bats? Come on, tell me. Batarangs, bat claws, ooh, bat smacks.
Scan the screen on Joker.
Open the gate. Get him out of there. I want weapons on him at all times. Not let him out of your sight.
There'll be time enough for you later, Cash. Speaking of time, tick-tock. Is that a crocodile I hear? What's up, Doc? Pencil me in for tomorrow at 4. We got a lot of catching up to do.
Hello, patient. This is Quincy Shaw, Warden of Arkham Asylum.
Ooh, it's my favorite show. I'm one idiot who'll never escape.
You know, the downside to this is just thinking about this. I'm not going to be able to do any videos because I'm going to be playing on this. Look at the texture right there. That's just incredible, isn't it?
I'm telling you, the state of the wiring in these federal facilities is shocking. My boys over there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire.
So much attention to detail.
Officer Bold.
Whatever, just be quick.
Only following procedure. Well, the patient seems to be in satisfactory condition. Looks like he suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last 2 hours. There seems to be.
Need to take my temperature? I'd be happy to drop my pants.
It's all yours. Get him out of here.
He's good. Get the door open.
Alert in intensive treatment. Category 9 patient in transit.
You know what this reminds me of? This seamless intro here. Half-Life. The way Half-Life was done. And I think this is another reason why this game is so good. There's a lot of this stuff through the whole thing, really. It just feels very seamless. So seamless, you know, it's like... A lot of these things are an interactive film, but, you know, a lot more of an interactive film, really.
Is that you? Get ready.
Can't see what that is.
Keep your weapon
Oh, it's him.
trained on it at all times.
Yeah, you'd do that, wouldn't you? You'd put in a secure prisoner and you'd have someone else coming up the lift at the same time. Sounds like a good idea.
What's it doing?
It's about to get you, I think.
I've got your scent, Batman. I will hunt you down. A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. I'll rip you apart, eat your bones.
That reminds me. I really need to get me some new shoes.
Okay, move up.
Whee! Great night for a party.
Not where you're going.
The night is young, Vance. I still have a trick or two up my sleeve. I mean, don't you think it's a little bit funny how a fire at Blackgate caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here?
I thought I told you to stay quiet.
Oh, Frankie, you really should learn to keep that fat mouth of yours shut. It'll get you into trouble.
Tell me something. You've never let me catch you this easily. What are you really after?
Oh, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks to you and a book of matches. Was that the answer you wanted?
All patients should avoid contact with prisoners from Blackgate Prison Facility. Empress herself.
What's he doing? Stay where you are. Get a flashlight. Get a light on him.
Proposal to our institution is temporary.
What? Don't you trust me?
Our guest has arrived.
Intensive treatment. Lower floors are now at level red
This
alpha.
intro's huge. It's so long.
So, you're back. You killed 3 of my crew and you busted out of here.
Only 3? I'll be sure to try harder next time. What say we aim for 100?
Long night, Jim.
Joker invades City Hall and holds the mayor hostage, leaving it to me to juggle SWAT teams, the media, and you. Yeah, it's been a hell of a night.
Hopefully the last one we'll ever have with him.
Yeah, right.
Hold it there. Sorry, Batman. Arkham staff only.
I assure you, if anyone's qualified, it's...
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats. Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here. Gotta say, it's good to be back.
You okay?
He surrendered almost without a fight. I don't like it.
At least he's back where he belongs.
Oh, of course, there's the Gears of War. Oh, I've got all those games as well to stick on this.
Joker's loose. Alert the warden.
The joke's on you. Ta-da! Honey, I'm home. track, and you sprang it gloriously. Now let's get this party started. Ladies and
I've got to try and remember how to do this now, so it's extra strike. And then I think you press, is it Y to parry? Because this is a tutorial, you can't really do that at this stage, I don't think. I remember getting all the achievements for, like, there you go, you press it there, don't you? Or you press something there. Yeah, the combat is just so rewarding. Certainly you get huge groups of enemies. I remember getting some massive combos on it. I think all these other guys come out now, don't they? Yeah. Void attacks by countering. There we go. Oh, I missed that then. Got an achievement. I've had that achievement before. It's the second time I've had that achievement. So cool.
The system's jammed. We're stuck in here. Joker's in full control of the security gates.
So I've got to try and familiarise myself with what you've got here. So you've got achievements, you've got my one I've just got there. So those are the games that he's tested on here. Bear in mind I've not got the HD DVD connector at the moment. I've realised now what that black cable is for. That's going to be the data cable, isn't it? To the HD DVD drive. So we'll do that in a minute. Yeah, this is where you get, I think, the HD player if the drive's connected. I think you need the drive connected for it to appear there, if memory serves. So, yeah, I'm not sure what else we can do with this. We've got the Aurora home. Let's try that. Yeah. I think that just gives us that thing with the icons, doesn't it? The cover flow stuff. So we've got launch view. Let's choose view. Why does it say downloading one items? I don't know what it's downloading. It's not got internet, so it can't be downloading. Yeah, so I don't know. I need to have a play around with this, see what else I can do with it. I'm looking, I've got settings there, I've got, that goes to, oh that's cool, you can see the temperatures there, look at that. So I can run scripts and things from here, restart, reboot, shut down, file manager. Y gives you details on the game. Now I think he mentioned if you power it on with the eject button you get something different, so let's try that, let's shut it down. And I think that's a soft touch power on this one, isn't it? It's not like a clicky one, because I just soft touched that. So let's just try powering it on with the eject button, because I think you get something different. Yeah, so it's trying to get a network connection, isn't it? And this is what I'm not sure. Does it need a network connection to do this? And I don't know what this is. This is the thing, I don't know. I'm so out of the loop here with all of this stuff. It's continuing to boot there. Yeah, it's continuing to try, hang on, network connections there. Yeah, it's very cool. We've got, and he mentioned this, you've got your keys and things there. So you've got all your fuses, you've got CPU key, DVD key, your motherboard serials, that CPU serial maybe, CPU PVR, consoles, a Jasper. And as I say at the start, I think the Jasper is one of the most reliable ones. To make sure it boots normally. So at least I know how to get into that Zelda loader. Yeah, we missed that before, didn't we? Because we weren't on the right HDMI channel. It looks amazing on this TV. I did not think this TV would look so good. It looks really crystal clear. It makes me think it might even be a 1080p display. I mean, it isn't. I'm sure it's 720p, this display. I mean, it's set to 1080p, isn't it? But it just looks incredible. It looks incredible. So I'm going to have so much fun with this. I'm tempted to just go and get one of my original game discs actually and try. Let's try and install one of them. Maybe Gears of War. I fancy going through Gears of War. Yeah, and I thought I'd share this with you. 360 games much. I've got all the special editions, not the actual collectors, well, the super ones. You can get like ones with loads of extra stuff, but Gears of War 1, 2, 3, and I got a big pile of 360 games back there. Pretty much played every one of these to death. Got Left 4 Dead 2 there. And then a big pile of 360 games here as well. Dante's Inferno, that is a fantastic game. And there's Resident Evil ones as well, amazing. Oh, I've got Gears of War there as well, is that Judgment or something? I think it is. Yeah, so I got my Gears of War Collector's Edition here, it's a bit dusty. And, wow, yeah, it's been well looked after this. This is where my 360 experience started. I talked about this before, that when I saw all the hype about Gears of War, and I watched some videos of it, I'm like, oh my god, I need to play that game. And then I went out and got it, and I got the 360 with the custom Gears of War faceplate that goes on the front. And I was hooked. I played this game a lot. So limited edition, collector's edition, so there's some like video footage and stuff on that one, I think. But anyway, let's just stick this in. I'm just curious to see what happens. Will it like give me the option to install it, etc. Just carefully just put that down in there somewhere. So let's eject the tray. Oh, no we won't. That's going to stress the drive out. Oh no. I've got a problem, I can't get the tape off. Yeah, note to self. When someone sends you something with tape on it, remove the tape before you try and use it. So I've got to try and hook this in here. Now, carefully close the drawer, do it with the button. Yeah, I always use the button if there's a button on any CD drive. You just kind of extend its life a little bit. Yeah, so it says the following device has been inserted DVD. Gears of War, so you've got launch, Y, hold details. Hang on, that's not the one. Y, hold details. So, does that mean download? What does that mean? So you've got Unity Marketplace. This is where you need your connectivity, I guess. Title updates. How do you install this? See, X launches it. It appears there. Hang on, that's just started it, I think. I just pressed A. So that's actually going to run it from disk. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Aurora Home, let's go back there again. Yeah. Yeah, so I've had to put the heater on, it's a bit cold. I've asked Palmer, but he's not there at the moment. So in the meantime, I found a tutorial. Now, I think you've got to go into somewhere to get the file manager. Where'd you do that? There it is, file manager. And we need to create a folder, so we need to go to the hard disk. So we've got 162 gig free, there should be plenty of space. And this is the thing, I don't understand where those are the games are. Let's have a look. Content, apps, Aurora. I'm just looking to see if I can find anywhere where those games are. I don't know where they are. There was a chat pad, wasn't there, for the 360? I might try and get one of those games. And I think you can plug a keyboard in, because I remember doing that. So we've got a games folder. I've got to go into that. I'm going to create another new folder. Gears 1. Done. Go into that folder, I think. And I think that's the destination, isn't it? So let's do that. Let's select the destination, the right tab. You know, if you've got left tab and right tab, source and destination, I think. So if we go there, and we go games, Gears 1, go back there. Hang on. I need to go to the DVD now, don't I? I need to go up a folder. Up a directory, up a directory, up a directory, and into the DVD. Right, so that's looking at the DVD, and then I need to select these, and I think you've got to hold down something here. You go X, you hold down X, and that sort of holds the selection process. In fact, it hasn't done. Select. Yeah, you can do it individually. So all three of those have got a tick. That's everything in the root of the DVD. and then you go to the left hand side, I think, and then you do copy, 3 files queued for copy, and we go to the right tab, and then I think we do back to the left thing there, and we do paste, I think, into the Gears 1. Yes. And this might not be the right way of doing it, it's one way to do it though. So you probably can't hear it for the fan, but the drive is spinning at the moment. It's copying everything from the DVD here. See that games / Gears 1 folder. And I think we can, a bit like the Xbox, the original Xbox, you can just run the default dot whatever it is, XBE is it, and that will run the game. But that's perhaps not the right way of doing it. You might be able to then add a link to that in Aurora, so that, you know, and obviously you need to go away and get the artwork and stuff, and I'm guessing all that stuff automatically happens if you've got an internet connection, maybe. I don't know, so this might not be the right way of doing it, it's just one way of doing it, copying the files manually. I can always delete those and do it another way if there's some way to automatically do it within Aurora. You see what you had on the original Xbox, one of the dash I've got, is you know, when the icon pops up and shows you the game, you can just press a button to install, and it just installs it, just rips it. But then again, I think I may have had to do the same thing on the original Xbox, actually go through and copy all the files one by one. So I'll report that when that's finished. Just waiting for that to install, that's at 21%. I'm just looking at this in amazement, it's just incredible. It looks absolutely brand new. I know that in the light there's the odd little scratch and stuff, but like not really on the main case, I haven't really seen anything. It's just incredible, it really is incredible. It's incredible they take the time to do this in the money. I wish I could have shown you the flashing process. I might be able to do that because we've got another one of these that came, it's the newer model I think, that came from Retro Marquee, and I think I might even have another one that came from Canada, because I certainly got some Xbox games that came from the chap in Canada. I forget his name now, stick it top left. So yeah, I've got a load of US discs. It'd be interesting to try some of those on this. I've got Mass Effect, I think. So I was, yeah, when I saw that I was like, oh wow, that's really cool. Yeah, so we're going to be covering the Xbox 360 a little bit. One of them I may have got flashing myself. But I think those models might not be as reliable as this one. This is really good, the Jasper. Right, it's completed. It did take about 20 minutes there, which it does. It always does. How would you get, hang on, over there? Yeah, there's 2 different ways of doing this. I think Palmer suggested, how do you get back to the dash now? I don't know. Or home. Yes. Yeah, you can run a script that rips it in God format, I think. Let's just have a quick look. Let's just go to scripts. If I can remember how to do that. Scripts. Oh, there we go. That's the easiest way to do it. I'll do that later. I might do that again at some point in this video. Free your hard disk from title updates. Yes, there's a number of different things though, isn't there? Database cleaner, that's quite cool. Anyway, but the other thing is saying you can update the path or something here. So how you do that, I don't know. So let's try that again. Let's go with that. Where do you want to put it? HD1. You see what I'm not sure about? Yeah, you go into it, you can't select it. So yeah, that is right. You go Y to select it, and then this will create a title, yes. So I'm going to leave that going for another 10 or 20 minutes. I'll come back. Yeah, and there we go, that finished. Scan for new content. I presume the blue is the highlighted one, yes. Content scan started. Like if I take the disc out, it's not going to disappear. Yep, so I don't know. It's like we added it, we scanned it. Where is it? Yeah, I can't get my words out right. HD DVD. So I've got the power supply for this plugged in, and the USB, you know, mini USB. So I just need to plug that into the back of. Let's switch the Xbox off first. Yeah, I don't like plugging things in while it's on, although USB is pretty safe to plug in while it's on. So I think there's a USB port at the top. I know you can't see what I'm doing. It's next to the network. Right, there we go. So that's connected now. I put my Gears of War disc away before I scratch it. Whilst we installed it, it's not there. I would expect like a blank, you know, one without an image or something, but why isn't it there? So let's try, go back into there, scripts. I mean, I guess we could just use the file manager, just go launch it or something. HD1, games. And there we go, that's the Gears of War, isn't it? Yeah, so we can launch it that way. I'm not sure how you create like an icon for it, you know, in Aurora. But the disc isn't in there now, and we're playing Gears of War, which I own. And bear in mind, when you install games like this, obviously you've got none of the patches. But the Xbox 360 was a lot better, I think, in terms of release tiles than the Xbox One was, that's for sure. So lots of stuff didn't need that much in the way of patching up. Although I do distinctly remember Gears of War did need a patch, because I had a display, I connected it via VGA at the time. I didn't have HDMI yet. In fact, the Xbox I originally got didn't have a HDMI connector. It was only when the Elite models came in you got HDMI. So I was using VGA, and the display I had was like 5:4 aspect ratio, and this game couldn't handle it, and it distorted the graphics. Wow, that's dark. I think the gamma news adjusted on this tile.
Jack, rip that door.
Yeah, I forgot about this. He's getting him out of prison, isn't he?
What are you doing here?
Getting you out. Here, put this on. You'll need it.
You could get into a lot of trouble for doing this.
Not anymore. Things have changed. We gotta go.
What about the other prisoners? We can't just leave them here.
They're gone. Hoffman pardoned everybody.
Is that right?
Welcome back to the Army, soldier.
Shit. Let's go.
We've got two options. We can go back the way I came, through the guards' quarters. It takes time, but it's safe. Or we can go through the prison blocks and get right into the fight. Your choice.
Prison blocks, definitely.
Let's take the prison blocks. I'm ready to kick some ass.
What I loved about this was the not just the graphics and stuff, but the amazing artwork and stuff again. You know, the styling of this. The combat's really good fun. But they did some amazing stuff, didn't they? Like the roadie run stuff that was just like really cool. Some cool weapons.
6-4, Delta 2.
I'm not sure what hit me there.
We are inside the prison.
I thought they came down through the skylight. I don't want to relocate. I want to fight.
If I was here to get you, I'd be in some deep shit. Come on, let's go.
Where are we going? Oh, we go through here first, don't we? I think. Do we? Yeah. Boot the door in. Cheap scares.
What the hell's been going on in this prison? You don't want to know.
You don't start with the Lancer, do you? You know, the one with the chainsaw. Oh, here we go, combat. It's ages since I played this. Oh, this is the first one, isn't it? It's the locust weapon. Forgot my controls for this. It's been how long since I played it?
Good to go.
Grab the grenade.
Thought I could see someone over there. It's the guy there, isn't there? Don't need to use a grenade.
Nice.
wonder what that noise was then.
Marcus, they're cutting through the door. Take cover. Take cover.
I thought there were some grenades somewhere. Where are the grenades? Because you can usually lob a grenade there and then...
Get ready. Here they come.
Default tutorial stuff, isn't it? Revive your squad mate. Where is he? That's it. There we go. Get onto that wall. Oh my god. I can't believe that. What happened to Dom? Dom's useless. I don't even know he's down. Yeah, anyway, I will be playing through that campaign for sure. So, still haven't worked out how to add it here. Because we did the scan for tiles. It's like, maybe it's because it's not in the path. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I think I know what this is now. So if we press that and we go, because I think it's putting content there as default. So if I add games, it's crazy. I'm doing everything I did before. Yes, restart. Don't know why it needs a restart every time you do a title update. We'll try the HD DVD drive next. So I will get Transformers in the drive. There it is. It's added Gears, look. Yay! There we go. Gears of blank. And I do understand if I was online, I could maybe download the title thing for that or something. You know, the artwork. It'll probably look at the ID for the default.xb or whatever it is. Anyway, let's get this into the drive. This is just incredible. I'm just going to find somewhere in here to set this up. I was thinking I could put it over there where the Dell screen is, because that's true HD, you know, 1080p screen. But I don't have sound over there. Try eject. Now you know the drive is working because I ejected it to put the disc in, and it's plugged in the back. You don't need to switch it on. Let's just try ejecting it. Yeah, it's ejecting now. Close it again. And its USB cable is in. Unless the USB cable's loose or something. It's really cryptic, isn't it? All these different icons. Like you've got System Video Player, but then you've got Microsoft Movies. It's like, what's wrong with just a video player and an audio player? It's like, or even just a media player. Why do we need all these different icons? Because like, I'm not sure. Is it that? Is that where you go into the HD DVD? We don't seem to have the drive. Maybe the port at the top is used for something else. Maybe it's not connected internally or something. Maybe I should just try connecting this around the front. Yeah, so right now I'm not really sure why this drive isn't working. I could try and plug and unplug it again. That cable's not a very good fit. Maybe it's just not a very good cable. Oh, it wasn't even in. It wasn't even in. That would explain it entirely. It was just sort of sat there on the edge of being connected. So let's see what happens now. It may automatically detect something here. There we go. HD DVD. Ah, I knew there was an app for it there. So let's give that a try. HD DVD is just so impressive every time I see it. In some ways, I don't know why, it seems to look better to me than Blu-ray does. But it's the same thing really, resolution-wise and stuff. It probably uses a similar sort of compression technique. It's a shame HD DVD didn't really take off. Look how crystal clear that is. It always blows me away when I see HD. I don't watch HD very much really. I mean, my TV in the front room is 1080p, but we just tend to watch things like Netflix and stuff on it, and it's just not very good quality compared to something like a Blu-ray or HD DVD drive. At some point I need to change the TV because the TV's about 10 years old, and just redo all that stuff in the front room, but that's going to be a long way down the road. Wow, that's so crystal clear. Wow. Yeah. Secondary video features of this disc are not currently supported. What does that mean? or secondary video features. Maybe it just means the extra control options or something. I don't know. Yeah, and a few minutes in, just look how crystal clear it is. It's incredible. I'm starting to think this display is 1080p. Because that is just so sharp. So this is not the last you'll see of this Xbox 360. Let me know below, would you like me to go inside it? Should we have a look inside it? I'm always reluctant to go inside some of these things because, well, they're a bit hard to get to pieces, but I have been in 360s in the past. It's just, I don't know, 10 years or more since I've been inside one. But we'll look back at this Xbox 360 in a later video because we've got a couple more, actually. We've got one mentioned in annotations there from Retro Marquee. I think that was one of the newer shaped ones, the last ones made, I think. But then I also got one just recently from Ian Scott Johnson, and as you'll see in that video, he sent a couple of things that are useful for this one that Palmer sent me. Anyway, more about that in a future video. And he goes without saying a massive thanks to Palmer for sending this. It's just incredible. I love it, and I love the HD DVD drive too. I do hope you found the video interesting. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, please do see the Coffee and Patreon links down below. I'll catch you in the next one.